Hi, my name is Lilliane Graie. I bought this house with my husband in 2019 when we moved here in August. It was lovely weather. I got very hot, but it was only brief. The following year we had some record temperatures, and then in June of 2021 we hit an incredible record temperature and had a wildfire that burned through the town, destroying 90% of the town, including my home. I work for the RCMP. Our detachment also burned, our sergeant's house burned, our corporal's houses burned. Everything went, and now we are the first to get a building permit and rebuild in the village. As you can see, I have my beautiful basement in place. We are rebuilding net zero with fire resilient aspects to the home to make sure that we don't lose it again. We were devastated by the loss. We lost everything. We were actually coming back home when we got the call about the fire, so we had the clothes on our backs, the dogs in the car, and that was it. Having to go through 2.5 years of uncertainties and constant difficulties, tripping over remediation, archaeology, and everything else that occurred with this particular town's rebuild has been incredibly stressful. It's been a delight to watch my new basement go in. As you can see, it's still getting some little touches for the cold weather before we shut her down for the next couple of months. However, we are anticipating a beautiful home at the end of it, and we are very excited. So I met Bob Deeks through doing research on getting a contractor, which was incredibly difficult. He was the only one who said that he would come to Lytton to rebuild our house. His knowledge and the breadth of the support that we have received has been phenomenal. The team, Jamie Herbert, Tim McBride, Jake Nichols, David Finn, these guys have been amazing. They have stood with us every step of the way. No question has been considered irrelevant or silly, and they have always kept us in the loop on everything that is happening. Jamie has been a phenomenal designer. He has made our beautiful heritage home something even better than what it was. I didn't think that was possible. But Tim and Jake and Dave have made this possible in unbelievable weather conditions and difficulties with getting permits and working with heritage and all the other problems that we have run across. They have made it as smooth a ride as anybody could under the circumstances. They are a phenomenal team. Bob's knowledge of net zero and his support in getting this project moving has been amazing and helped us really feel like we could actually get our home back when there was very little support coming from anywhere else. We knew that the RDC team was on our side and would back us up no matter what. It's been amazing. At this point, the project is about a third complete. We have a basement, and we are cautiously optimistic just because we have run into so many problems with getting our house rebuilt. RDC has managed to smooth every bump in the road that we have run across, which has given us the spirit to really believe that we're going to be back in our homes soon, and that maybe next Christmas we'll be celebrating here instead of elsewhere. We're really, really glad that we're doing a net zero build with the fire resilience, because we think that this is definitely the way that housing should go for the future, especially considering the past couple of summers, the devastation that we've seen from wildfires, flooding, atmospheric rivers, and everything else that this province has been hit with. So building this house the way RDC has helped us to design it is, I think, going to be the model that people should be using moving forward. So that in itself is something that gets us kind of excited about the future and seeing where everything ends up by maybe June 2024. The thing I'm looking forward to most is having my stove back that I bought right before the fire, and my own laundry bag. Being able to walk through my home and just take a breath and feel my own space around me, to sleep in my comes up from the mainland from work, he'll have somewhere to sit and relax and enjoy with the dogs and just say, this is ours. Watch our movies and have a quiet time that we don't have to worry about drafts in the house or incredible electric bills or freezing in these really subarctic weathers that we get here. I think though that the stove and the laundry are pretty much top of my list.
Splice Original.